Hi, this is Kim Pinckney and welcome to my channel. Alrighty, so today I am going to be doing a series of thumbnails from the script. It's got about 22 pages to it, and I'm just going to pretty much play out what I kind of see in this particular thumbnails here. He was generous enough to let me know how many panels would pretty much be onto the page to tell what he's saying, and it's a pretty good script as far as, you know, the direction. So I'm trying to understand some of these, but I think I'm going to just do thumbnails of whatever it is that I'm interpreting, and then I can split them up into their own little parts. Okay. So we have to start off with this. Let me turn this down a little bit on my end here. Now the working title here is called Helping Hand, and it's from Jamie. And the first page is going to be the splash page. So what I think I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'm trying to decide if I want to duplicate the squares, or if I want to just go ahead and just draw straight on the squares. And I think I'll just draw straight on the squares. So I'm going to label them like this and turn that one off, and I think I'll do about three layers per page. Each layer is going to be considered a page, so I'm going to go ahead and layer this on page 1. Oops. Alright, and this one's just going to be splash. So reading it, I have full frontal view of two characters walking down a busy street. They're in suits, coffee in hand. Our main character, William, is on the left side near the street, and Lauren is on the right side, probably closest to the buildings and whatnot. Both are looking straight ahead, and he's pretty much narrating. Now I'm trying to decide what perspective I want to do this particular page. I'm going to turn this off for now. So I'm thinking if this is going to be the main page, how do I want to show? Let's play with some of these. Okay, so I can do, if I do a top-down perspective, and let's see, in Procreate there is a way to change the perspective on here, and let's see, I gotta remember how it was. I think it was Canvas, Edit Drawing Guide. So like right now it's just like straight, you know, just looking straight at them. If I do isometric, it's kind of like we're looking down on them. But at this kind of view, it's not personable. Perspective. Create two vanishing points, and that might be a pretty good way of doing the city. And then symmetry just draws it from two, you know, draws on two different sides. So like if I was doing like an image, it would like do a mirror image on the other side. So this is what, 2-point perspective. I wonder, ooh, it even lets you do 3-point. That's crazy. I had no idea you could do three-point perspective on here. And I can have this line here be the horizon line. We can have buildings coming up here. Well, let's try this. Okay, so these two people are walking down the street. If we have buildings coming up and above us, and we're kind of looking up, so like we're like on the street here, looking up at them, this horizon line would be like eye level. So for the both of the people, let's see. And we still need to go with where the lines are, but since they're going to be closest to us, they're going to be bigger. So let me see if I can make it bigger. This is so incredible. Okay, hold up. I keep wanting to throw a building right here. Let's see. Make it on that layer. I'm going to take my selection tool and just kind of, oops. We'll do a rectangle. Okay, we're on, let's see, we'll say foot level would be, we'll say it's right here, which means I'll have to make him much smaller. We fill this in with a light color. And then we'll just adjust this to the perspective. Let's see, we'll say if the building is behind him. And it has to kind of slope towards that point right there. So let's use distort. Let's see, and undo that. And we'll just kind of have them follow these lines here. Make it a little bigger. But I'm trying to decide, does it go with that perspective? Let's see. Oops. Follow the lines. And then we'll bring this line down. Let's see. Does it come this way? I'm gonna have to play with this more. Let's see. Oh, here's the horizon. So the foot has to be horizontal. So let's see, get rid of these. So the bottom of this beast should follow a horizontal line. Oh, that's not horizontal, right? So this could be like a building in the background. Well, let's see. Okay, so I just did a search for buildings in three-point perspective. Now, if you've watched my channel at any time, you know that I suck at doing buildings and whatnot. Now, we want to do it from the bottom up. So our people will also be kind of distorted too. Okay, so I have to have the top part go towards the vanishing points, which is the top part will be. Now just try to figure out where the line comes down. So like this. So it's kind of like a more of a pyramid shape than anything. Okay, so let's take a peek. If this was the sidewalk, but what's more important, the city or the person? The person's more important. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. Oops. Take these guys up. Oops. Okay, so imagine you're down here looking up there. So if this is the horizon, that's in the distance. This is up close to us, down here. So ground level will have to be triangular, just like what we see here. Okay, all right. Okay, so I think I'll do something similar to what these people are doing, but walking down the busy street. Okay, so I'll move my building back over. Let's see, we're going to need, let's do this. We'll create a rectangle. Fill it with a light tone. Okay, and this will be our ground level. Let's see, we'll have it be a little bit lighter. Let's see, how about light tone? Okay, so we have our ground level, and we're walking down a busy street. So we're going to take that here, and we'll bring it about right here. We'll use this line. Okay, so we have our ground level. Okay, so the first building we'll put, let's see, oh, let's make our sidewalk, that's right. Okay, so This will be, we'll make this into our sidewalk here. Imagining that this thing is going off to infinity and beyond. I think I want my lines just a little thicker. See, the downside to this is that if this is the sidewalk, are people walking? It'll be only about that big. Let's see. So we'll have to extend our sidewalk a little bit more. And I want to give them more of a presence. This is too small. And just imagining this being like twice the size of a comic book page. So I could bring them closer to us. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so we'll bring them close to us. Let's see, we'll make this bigger. Let's see, make sure, oh, we're all on the same layer. Bad Kim, naughty. Okay, we'll bring that back. Alright, so still ground level, but we'll be foreground level, so we'll say we'll be about like right here, because we want these guys, and we also want them to have plenty of room for words and stuff. Okay, so they're here. We'll make her a little bit shorter than him. And they're still on eye level. Let's see. Oh, I put them on the same layer again. God, dandruff. Okay. There we go. Okay, they're walking side by side, holding coffee. Okay, so we're looking at them. Let's see, and so this will be, I'll make this be the sidewalk. If I slide them over, we could put cars. So this will be a car. Let's see, she could be looking at her phone. And then we have our buildings up here. We'll put the buildings behind them. So we'll do this. Get rid of that. Where was I going to put them? That's where they are. So sidewalk is here. And the building, got to give it a little bit of space. We'll start over in this neck of the woods. Let's see. I'll say this area right here will be the beginning of the building. Why are you not? There we go. Okay, so let's get these guys out the way. Okay. Bring it all the way up here. Okay. Let's see, so to do the top of the part here, you know what? We do it this way. We'll do, see, this is going to be the edge of the building. This is all just going to be really super basic for the moment. Okay. Oops, why is that not? Just doing a little, oops, little tutorial for myself. Let's see, I don't want to use the soft brush. I think I'm going to use the studio pen. Okay. There we go. Alright. So now I gotta pick a place in space where the ground level would be. Let's see, so I think what I'll do is I'll make each one of these little blocks like a foot. So we'll say it's about, let's see, no, not a foot. Let's see, give it right here. They need to be able to get inside. Let's see, it's got to still go with the perspective. Now, usually when you see a perspective like this, you see people, what's the word, like from the shoulders up. Okay, so one building down. Let's see. We'll just throw some tones onto it. Cute. Let's try again. And just move the threshold. Make that a little darker. There we go. Let's see, and then just so I don't get confused. Oops. Oh, the lines are on the same layer. Shit. Okay. I was hoping that they'd be on different layers, but of course not. Okay, so we got one building going, but it still looks too much like a pyramid. I guess that's gonna have to be. Okay, let's do some other buildings. I wonder if I can oops. So we'll have another building next to it. We'll put it behind it. Come on, you. Let's see. And I need to warp it to distort it to so we'll bring it down some. Just curious to see if I could reuse it and then move it. Let's see. Have it go on this line and still try to follow the slope of that building. Shoot, why not? Let's have it be bigger. It just looks weird that it's a pyramid type shape. Let's see. I wonder if this base would look better if it was. Let's see. I need more. Let's see. Let's take first building. Because they should all come to the point. I'll move that over. put that behind the building too. And it needs to, oops. This is just pure laziness. Yep, it's pure laziness. Let's see. Yeah, you never see these at the ground level for some reason. Let's see. Let's see if I can do like a normal sized building. So we got the horizon. So we go, oops. We have our point. See, I want to put a building maybe in front of this one. Or actually, let's see if we can do an opening. Let's see if the doors were opened. Just got to remember that all points need to lead to here. Let's see, there should be like some sort of awning or something like that over this. Let's see, I also need windows. These will need to probably go horizontal. Let me do something real quick. Back to canvas. Edit drawing guide. There is assisted drawing. So this should help with doing windows. So I think the drawing guides are going to be going right to the vanishing point. Nope. It's not. I was thinking that it was really helping. Let's see. Yeah, from what I understand, it's supposed to go if you pick a point, yeah, that's what it's doing. But if you hold it down, give it some space. So yeah, windows do get bigger as you come down, and as you go up. Oops. It's like I want to do like a beveled edge or something like that. Like right. Kind of like that. What am I creating? I have no freaking clue. Oh yeah, some sort of building. And for some reason it doesn't want to erase. There we go. Erase, damn you. It wants to only erase at an angle. Okay, so if we did buildings like that, our people would be super tiny. So maybe not this perspective. So all this is for nothing. So let's go ahead and do this and be gone. Okay, let's go ahead and change this. But I wonder if I did do people, cancel, the two characters, I wonder, hold on, let's see, not gallery, god dandruff, edit the drawing guide. Isometric. And maybe look at them like, I think the green is the top and the blue is considered the bottom. So let me try something. If we this is me like dilly-dallying. This is terrible. Okay. Okay. Just curious here. I would have to draw them like that. They're the building that they're passing. We do this. So if they were like on street level, let's see, this could be another building. Just kind of stick with the squares. So I'd have to kind of do this sort of thing. So we could even give her like bell bottoms, make her look really stylish. Give him like a trench coat or something like that. Let's see if we can even move the buildings here. We have the street here, or we can go smaller. The only thing is that I like to be able to see people's faces. And if I do this, I wonder if it would take too much away. maybe something like this for one of the other scenes. Hey Ian, how's it going? My project's going pretty good. On Sundays I'm working on a different project, and then the rest of the week is me until my project is done. Now, this one here is called Helping Hands, working title, and first page is two characters walking down a busy street, which means I gotta throw other people in here. Let's see. We'll have this one going in the opposite direction. Let's see. Oh, another person kind of looking at their phone. So you don't want them in line with each other. Just trying something a little different. But I think I either have to make them bigger for them to be more interesting, or not today. No drool today. But if I can get through these thumbnails, I can get to the part where somebody might be drooling. So, yeah, so like last Sunday I was working on the two main characters, but I got really super tired, and so I kind of, you know, I never got to finish her. But I finally like read through the script, and I'm like, oh dog. At least for the first part of this. So I'm imagining them this way. Come back to this. So I'm thinking the isometric view is not a bad view, because then I can throw in his thought balloons, and I have plenty of space for it. I don't want it to be too trendy. Let's see. We'll give her sensible heels. But it's a thought. It's I didn't want to just have them do the cliched entrance like mine is looking, because mine is like this. Oh, right here, right here, right here. No, 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 no. Because once you undo, you can't undo. It's gone forever. But yeah, mine is like a cliched walking through the city like this. And I'm like, that's pretty freaking cliched. But I have plenty of space for thought balloons. And I didn't want to do that to his. I thought that I should at least give it a little bit more thought. But again, I'm doing thumbnails. Plan. Okay, so she should be in a fitted jacket. He's got his three-piece suit on. But I'm wondering, with all the stuff that's happening, you probably wouldn't be able to tell who's talking or who's thinking. Another person on their cell phone. Yeah, we'll do the back view. Do the head here. Let's see. Let's see. But if I do this, it's like I run out of space. So let me see something. No, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, if you want to see what I ended up doing for Thursday and Friday, I basically was finishing off the girlfriend thing. Oops. We have this right here. That was the drool. And then, let's see, it's not even the next day, barely. It's like you just woke up. And she's like shaking in the bed, probably rocking. And this is like what she ends up looking like. And has the epiphany that I only have nightmares when I'm here. You know, that sort of thing. And then, I think I started working on the montage of women. So I started working on that part right there. And let's see, I was working on another picture. Let's see, in a different area. I just need to bring it over right before I had gone live. Where did I put him? Crap. Oh, and happy Mother's Day to Julie. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where I was working on a face. Oh, and I started working on the bar. This is my little symbol that I'm going to put on like the people and on the bar. And I'm trying to think of, I'm thinking I'm going to call it like Oddballs or something like that, is the Irish pub that these guys will be going to. This is the pub that I'm modeling it after. I'm going to put like, what do you call those things? Shamrocks in a flower bed up above it. And then, you know, oddballs, and then try to figure out what to do with the side of the bar here. Let's see, what else did I do? There was one other thing. Just trying to remember where I put it. Let's see, I was having problems with my iPad, so you really didn't miss anything on Thursday. Thursday was pretty much the shit, because it was like my iPad had a what is it called, an update for it, and it was just making everything like suck. Where did it go? I am not redrawing that shit again. Oh, it must be further down. There it is. This one. I need to move this one up. Make sure I'm on the right layer. Yeah. So like, I didn't want to take up too much space on my other one. Oops. And I was working on this one. Copy. I just need to put it over here with the montage of women. So I got that one right there, and then I had to do that before I forgot. So I have to erase that one right here. And first I was going to give her like this cute hairstyle. I'm like, no. Maybe she's out celebrating that she's a cancer survivor or something like that. So I have her there. You know, and some women, they don't look too bad bald. You know, I gotta give it to them. So there we go. And so that was pretty much what I was working on. And so you didn't really miss anything on Thursday or Friday. I was working on the next monster or the monster in let's see, I was working on the monster with my lady here on Thursday, and that's when all this shit was going down. I'm like, come on. So I was going to design this guy right here, but it looks like I'll be doing that one on Monday. So or I'll wait until you pop on again and we'll do that on Monday, but Sunday is devoted to this project here. Now this one here is like a murder mystery. From what I can tell so far. I've only read the first 20 pages. Well, that was what was available. Let's see, now if I do it this way, I can crowd up the page, but I don't know if that's what we really want to do. So I can add more people. I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. I want to keep them front and center. So at least like this. See, now you see why I kind of like using the iPad, because I'm the most fickle person in the frickin' world. When it comes to stuff. Let's see if we can clean him up a bit. I like the isometric perspective because it kind of helps me keep an eye on what's going on. Let's see, see now after playing with that image, now I want to now I want to do that image again, or keep working on mine. But no, I decided that Sundays were to be for the second project. Now he's also thinking about doing his on, showcasing his on webtoons, the online places, if he can't secure a publisher. and which I think is pretty cool. Let's see. Let's see, he's got a 3-piece on. I'm gonna have a tie. Yeah, and I started deciding on who's gonna be his characters. He's given me pretty much free reign on. Let's see, I'll give him a trench coat. On you know, on what the characters look like, because when he writes, he just pretty much he doesn't have a a preference on who's doing what. He maybe gave him a name, and but he doesn't have like something solid like how they have pockmarked face or something like that, unless it's relevant to the story. So he's letting me go ahead and set that kind of pace. But I wanted to make sure that I don't step on any toes. Like if somebody was meant to be one way or another, but the script is pretty straightforward. It's kind of like how my script is. It doesn't go into great detail about what a person looks like. And I need to see people walking. And design the pose off of that. It's like, yeah, Kim, you walk every day and you still can't remember what people... Let's see, we'll put this back further. Give a nice long stride. So right now I'm doing rough thumbnails. That way we can go over them and discuss if I'm on the right track or not. Let's see. Let me do his other foot. If it's going back like that, this one's about to, you see he's stepping down. This one's probably about to lift up. I have to remember my, whoops. My animation days. Okay, so let's see, got your shadow, got your shadow. We'll just kind of soften it a bit. Give everybody their shadow. But let's see, so we can throw in, let's see, ooh, to put a person in a walker. I want to do things that will kind of allude to what's going on in the story. But let's see, so he has them walking forward. Let's see, he looks like he's about ready to go into a run, so I think I need to make him a little bit more casual or change his stride here. Let's see. Let me do a quick look. And I was trying to experiment with the 3-point perspective, but I kind of like this, what is this called? Isometric view. Let's see. Let's see. So for this, I'm looking for let's see. Just want to find somebody walking. Just want them kind of casual, without looking like they're both stiff. Just okay, so I kind of like this one pose here. See, he's got that one. Okay. See, I don't have anybody quite at this angle. That's okay. So we have another person here. And maybe this is the street level. Throw a street lamp here. Maybe we need more trees. Can't hurt to have a, yeah, let's put something around the tree so that let's see, something like that. And I can do a tree, and then let me see, a building of some sort. Let's see. We'll have like the one step. Now I'm thinking, let's see, there was a plot point where the characters, is that a window? I was looking at this building, yeah, and it's really huge. Let me get rid of this. I thought it was a door, but it's not. Let me take this out. I'm trying to think of the entrance to a building. Let's see. Let's see. We'll do something interesting here. So we have like an awning here. Let's see, and we'll have it kind of come out a bit. We'll make it a little bigger. Okay, so the next buildings I'm going to do are going to be in isometric, damn it. Because this is so much easier than trying to figure shit out like I've been trying to do. Like I spent a good portion of yesterday in the evening working on a building only to start tracing it, and then it's like, ooh, I don't like it. And then I went into Photoshop on Saturday and I came up with this. Let me see if I can find it. It's in here. And then I ended up blurring it. So it's like I found like this nice little area that had like plants and stuff, and then I blurred it. It's like, okay, I guess it'll work for a background that I just don't give a shit about. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put the isometric grid on this, if I can get away with it, and see if I can make buildings off of that grid. Maybe not the isometric one. Oh, I'll figure it out. But damn it, it was so much easier creating the building here, even if it is rough. Let's see. And then this is going in like this. So this could be like glass doors, or even better, a revolving door. Let's see. And I can have a person getting ready to come through. Let's see. Maybe not. And just have another person. I'll have a woman with a briefcase, maybe. Yeah, I'll figure it out. But yeah, it's just not my. I have to find the fun in it. I don't want to say that it's not my thing. I praise myself that I could draw anything, but or at least that's what I tell myself. You could draw anything, Kim. You just got to make the shapes. Make the shapes. But my tendency is to make rounder, softer, non-building shapes. Like my son, he totally wants me to draw what is it called, an inanimate object of some sort that he saw in a video game, and he wants me to put it on a shirt, and I'm like, it's not a person. I like drawing people. I can whip that out and have fun with it. And you know, sure you want me to just draw a portrait? I can do that. Let's see. Oh, we should have a cart that has to pull. But you can't see it behind the tree, so haha. Like one of those rolling carts. And of course, people are on their cell phone. We'll have this one. We'll have her look at a thought balloon. How about that? You know, it's hard. It's hard. Not impossible. Just, you know, I'm more into drawing people than objects. Like I mean, I know that I'll like the end result if I take my time with it and do it, you know, and do it, but but the more half steps I take, the worse it gets. I need to turn my air on because I'm roasting. I'm roasting. Marinating in my own juices. Back when I was young and gorgeous, that used to be a cool thing. Now it's just gross. Hold on. Don't fall, fan. You're my number one fan. Okay, there we go. Alright, so splash page is supposed to have, and I'm just going to put in some balloons right here. Let's see, so, okay, so it says, both William and Lauren are in full front view walking down a busy city street, both in full suits and coffees in hand. William's on the left, near the street, and Lauren's on the right. I think I have it backwards. They're on the wrong side of the street. I wonder if that'll work. Cheater! Cheater! Okay, anyway, so he's on the left, or was I right the first time? Let's see. Yeah, he's on the left, she's on the right. Okay, and both are looking straight ahead. Okay, so they're both walking straight ahead. Yeah. Should have a bus or something come by. Maybe a tail end of a car. I might need to make them just a little smaller. And then I could put a car, I could put the street in. Whoops. Okay, so reading through this story, shoot, I should put rats in the sewer. There's a point in the story where she's interrogating a person. Let me see if I can get to it. And by the end of that scene, she's being praised for her police work, and I couldn't figure out what she did to get the praise. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go ahead and set it up so that the guy, since I have free reign at designing the characters, we'll have the guy be something that they didn't expect. Maybe, oh yeah, I was thinking about this. The story here, these two characters work the best together. You know, from the time that they were teenagers and whatnot, they had known each other. Yeah, they worked really great together. So I figure that, and why am I straining? I'm going to make the precinct into, what do you call it? Like a meat grinder. Like these people, like the place is so rough and tumble that, you know, they would be put with another, you know, like when two newbies are coming to a precinct, you'd think that they would be grouped together with a seasoned veteran, and he doesn't have enough veterans to go around is basically what the excuse is going to be. So knowing that they're so shit hot and graduated pretty much at the top of their of the academy, and that maybe they may have had a mass shooting before these guys got there. That what can the police captain do but to put two newbies together, as partners, or let them stay partners together. So they're so shit hot and they want to prove themselves, definitely. So the captain's like more than willing to let them do that. Okay. Just want to get this line here. Oh yeah, if I make more buildings in this perspective, I think I do a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this stuff on the back here. Just God, dandruff. Okay, I can do this. Deep breaths, deep breaths. Okay, select. I'm going to take all of this crap here, copy and paste. It'll be on its own layer. I'm going to bring it down, and then I'm going to erase the people off of the layer so that all that's there is the building. I meant to put it on its own layer, that way I can manipulate stuff. But did I do it? No, I didn't. Okay, let me close these people off. Okay. There we go. And I'll redo that, because I'm liking this pillar. Can base the bad guy on me. It's becoming, it's I think the story is going to be really cool. It's a slow burn, but I want to make the guy. Okay, so this guy, let me see, I need to open this door up a little bit. Let's see, I'll turn that off for a sec. Yeah, need to work on that one. Okay, so the criminal that she's going to be interrogating, the cops are looking at him like, you did it, you filthy animal, you did it. And the guy is like protesting that he didn't do it. And so she's the only one that tells him, dude, I believe you. It's like, what can you do? He's got, everything looks like it's cut and dry, that, the dude must have done it. Anyway, let's see. And with that, he opens up more, I think. But at least, let's see, I forgot how this was. Let me turn them back on. Okay, the door's there. Okay, so we won't be able to see. We'll make sure that this is like glass or something. So I want the neighborhood and everything to be pretty rough. So we're going to probably have like hookers and pimps and, people that are in the lobby just looking like the worst of society. And then this guy's got to be interviewed. And I put it all on the wrong layer again. God, dandruff, I can't frickin' win. Okay. Oh, it sucks. Okay, alright. Alright, this is what I'll do. I don't want to merge them. Fuck it. We'll just merge it, duplicate it, and then I'll just erase the damn people. from this one. This is the one I want to work on. But I got to turn these guys off so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Okay. All right. I'll get it together. I apologize, you guys. Oh, son of a biscuit eater. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, as it currently is, she's talking to him. He's crying. It just kind of breaks, and as anybody would, it's his wife. She's dead, and he keeps saying he didn't do it, and nobody believes him. He hasn't had a chance to grieve. He hasn't even had a chance to process it. If I did it, why would I call you guys, type of thing, you know? I'd be too busy hacking up the body or something, but he wouldn't say that. He's grieving, you know, what can you do? I'll just give that a place to... But, yeah, so... I thought that if anything, with her saying that, that she believes him, that the police chief would be all over her like a cheap suit. Because, you know, you don't tell the people that unless you're lying and you're trying to get more information out of them. But sincerely, she told him that, and she hooked him up so that he can view the body, you know, and claim the body and whatnot like that. You know, the things that you have to do, identify the body and all that stuff. So she scored points with the guy, and the, I don't know, but what I want to do is I want to make it so that the guy hadn't really opened up to anybody about what happened, and when he speaks to her and listening to her compassion, that's when you know, it opens up. When he opens up, he breaks, you know, and just pretty much tells, you know, what happened, even though he keeps saying that you guys won't believe me if I tell you. So he tells his version of the events, and which is more than what they had, is basically what I want to make it sound like. It's more than what they had. Let's see, I don't think this window should be this close to the door, but I'm stupid, so I don't know. Okay, so let's see. So we got that going on that side. Let's see, we'll do something with this corner. Let's see, I have a person here. She's going to walk right into that building. Let's see, so we'll move her. Yeah, I wanted her to earn that praise. Which is, I want her to have, yeah, we'll put her about like right there. And because this place is such a meat grinder, you know, maybe the cops don't think much of anybody. The people that they're protecting and serving, you know, they're pretty much disillusioned. You know, we're just trying to get through this crap. The building should be on the bottom. It is. Oh, but I've got two sets of people. Okay, so the people should be on the top. Okay, so I need to get rid of the building. Let's see, we'll get rid of the building. Turn that off. Let's see, delete this for the moment. So on this layer is going to be people. On this layer it's going to be building. So people here, building here. Okay, so get rid of the building. That way I can keep them on their own layer. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to stop the dogs of war once they've been unleashed. Okay, the dogs of erasing. Okay, here we go. Alright. Son of a biscuit eater. Okay. And we keep the tree there. You know what? I'll put it on. Nah, I'll leave it. Okay, so now, yay. And then I'll just have one more layer that will block. Let's see, I need white. Okay, so yeah, so what I want to do is I want to have a guy who's just kind of looks like he's been beaten down, because you know cops nowadays, they hit first, ask questions later, and then so he already looks like he's been in a fight. He's gone through some crap. He reveals to her that he and his wife had a bit of an argument. They went their separate ways, and the next thing you know, she's dead. And that's more than what anybody could get out of him. They just assumed that he killed her, and that he was a dirtbag. And he's not. He's a decent, upstanding human being. The only thing is that he looks like he's a dirtbag, but he's not a dirtbag. Okay, so let's see. Now I can do this, and this will allow me to have different thought balloons, because he's narrating at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7 times. So that's like 7 thought balloons, or one big thought balloon. So I got to figure out how to do this. I hate exposition with a passion. He's not talking to her. So this might end up being just like an exposition type of thing. Yeah, you talk 7 times, and you need 7 thought balloons. Nobody knows where to put them. Let's see. So there's this perspective, and then I can make this look all cute and pretty and all that stuff. Okay, so let's see. This person is floating in midair. Figure out what layer he's on. There we go. The wrong one, of course. And part of the right one. Okay. Okay, so oops. We'll change that up for the people. Trying to decide what this person's doing. Is she shopping, going to work? Let's see, we'll have her looking in the window. Why not? A little shopping before work. Window shopping. Yeah. We'll have just like a little window. So like if I make him like black, it could be like the guys kind of they just read him wrong. So like maybe when they picked him up, he was in a wife beater shirt. You know, he's got blood on him, mostly his own. Or maybe from cradling his wife's head. You know, you never know. And they think that maybe he slapped his wife around into the story, you know, type of thing. See, I don't know. We'll give it a long skirt. We should have a punk rocker or something like that walking by. They're heading towards the precinct, so I think maybe I should have like a place where what's it called? A parking garage or something. Maybe something like that. What am I doing? Let me just erase. And then, let's see. Yeah, because they gave her all this praise. And it's like, for what? Let's see. But if they got all that information out of her, at least they'll have something now to go on. Oh, somebody dare speaketh to me. Oh, beloved offspring. Let's see. Okay, so this is one idea for whoops. One idea for the splash page, the beginning of the page. So it kind of sets the, but I want something to kind of allude. Ooh, maybe not that. To the story. Something that's going to be a recurring theme that we'll see in the story. Let's see, we'll throw a mannequin. We'll just have all kinds of purses or something like that. Crazy display. We should have somebody like wearing a mask. Sign of the times, bro. Sign of the times. Okay. Alright, but we have our two people here. Have more people walking. Okay, so that's basically the first page, possible first page. Merge these together. Other idea is to, let's see, we'll have kind of similar to what I've got. Let's see, we'll put them, I hate putting people dead center. Let's see, we'll use this as kind of where they would be. Okay, so if I was doing my idea with the buildings, in the distance, it'd be like right here, and I wanted something kind of like to frame them. So maybe like right here. I might not be able to use this. Let's see. Okay, so if they're walking, and I'm thinking, oh, because if I do buildings, they'll end up being top down. Let's see. Let's try this. Let me get rid of all this. Let's try changing the grid. Gallery, canvas, edit drawing guide, and we'll just do 2D grid. we'll increase the squares just a smidge. Okay, so I want to do 2 people. Let's see. And they're going to be walking toward us. Let's see. We'll have the street. Let's see if that's. We can have the street here. Oops. There we go. Let's see, but horizon line would be where their eyes are. Let's see, so we'll bring it up just a smidge. Okay, so we'll have them kind of off-center. Him centered, her off-center. Okay. Alright, so they're walking side by side, holding coffee. Okay, so we'll have them walking toward us. Let's see. Okay, so we got them here. I'm going to make the same mistake again. Watch, I'm going to put this shit on the same layer and screw it all up. Okay, alright. There we go. Alright, I caught myself. Haha! Okay, so if this is going to be the horizon line, ish. And then we have to have enough for the sidewalks. We're on the sidewalk. Maybe a bit of a curve or curb. There we go. Alright. And let's see. We're heading to the precinct. And we should have maybe a place where the, we'll say, garage. Maybe a sign where it says, let's see, maybe a sign back here. Parking. Let's see, and then we'll have maybe some cars. Let's see, what's it called? Something that's like, it's either, let's see, this can be either the garage. Let's see, and then place where there is, there we go, We'll have that sort of thing going on. We'll have like cars. Let's see, I need a car. Give me a damn car. Break yourself. Well, I'm talking to my computer. Let's see. Okay, so we'll make that part of the street. And we have the rest of the life going on. So we'll have a building. Let's see. Oh, that looks like crap. Let's see, we'll throw some trees out. We need trees. Trees are nice. Either a tree or a... Yeah, we'll throw a tree. Could be a smaller tree. Let's see, we do need maybe a light. Then we need some cars. Let's see. We'll have a car here. Yeah, I seem to do better with a grid. Holy crap. My cars almost look like cars. Let's see, what side of the street are they on? I guess it would be this side here. Okay, so it's supposed to be a busy street, so I need to put more people. Maybe a person here. Let's see. Then we could throw, oops, throw in some more buildings. Let's see. Just okay, so crazy perspective. Alright. This arm has to go back. If this arm is coming forward. Got the three-piece suit on. She's got her fitted jacket. And then I could put whatever texts all over the place, I guess. Just take up slack or whatever. Or I can make everybody smaller. Okay, so we got options. Okay, alright. Gotta figure out what the hell's going on here. I had a thought of whatever was going on right here. Okay. We should have more police cars or something like that here. Since we're so close to the... Let's see, we'll throw it... I don't know what the hell that is. All that's going to be blurred out anyway. Let's see. Okay, so We'll give him a trench coat. Why not? First day as a detective. Why not? Okay, so he's got his exposition going. Let's see, I could do a... Yeah, we'll do the... Okay. Alright, let's get on to the meat of the story. Gosh darn it, you've been at it for a while, Kim. Let's see, oh, we should have meters. The city's always out for $1. Okay. We'll just have different things going on. Let's see. So we're pretty much ground level here. So we should have like more traffic of cars, more cars. Big cars. Assholes like me on a bicycle. Oh. Oh, subway steps. Good idea. Let's see. We got parking. We need some subway steps somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna have a car go through the subway. Yeah, that's the ticket. Let's see. Let's see, and then yeah, we got the underground parking garage, and then we'll have we'll have subway steps somewhere around here somewhere. Okay, maybe because I have no idea how close they are to the precinct, and I don't know what time of year it is, so I was just assuming that it was decent weather. I'm not sure exactly what neck of the woods it's in, so I don't know if they have to have foul weather jackets or anything like that. Give her boobies. And okay, so there's our generic thumbnail of the city. Busy. It's all blurred because it's moving and shit's happening. We should have cops around somewhere. Okay, so we got them walking. They got their freaking cups of coffee. And let's see, all this will probably end up being obscured by thought balloons because the guy does a lot of thinking, a lot of narrating. Okay, so on to page 2. Okay. So I'm going to label these possible splash pages. Okay. So here's splash page 1. You know, he could use both of them, but I might have to switch it because his coffee's in this hand and her coffee's in that hand, and it needs to be on the other hand. But anyway, rename. Okay, so I got those. Oh, gotta turn these on. keep it nice and busy. Okay, so, and let's see, I'm gonna kind of soften up these as people because we want these guys to stand out. Let's see. Let's see, we don't have any heavy people around. We'll have this guy here taking a kind of looking at this one. She's oblivious, of course. Okay, so we got a person there. We'll kind of soften that up so that nobody can really see what's going on. We got his cloak. Okay, and if depending on what which idea splash page he wants me to pursue, I'll go ahead and go for that. Okay, and then we got tree, and we can always obscure. We can make the text boxes and whatnot come out more with the branches and the leaves and stuff. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe that should be a light or something like that. But anyway, moving forward. Okay, so splash page. This is all one piece. Splash page that. Let's see, and the only other time I ever see I'm trying to think. Okay, so these guys will be merged together. Okay, splash page 1, splash page 2. Okay, so the next page, okay, so this is page 2. I like how he named his pages. My dumbass, I'm like, okay, was this page 2? Or is this page 2 of 2? Fuck if I know. Okay, so this is rename page 2. Turn this off. Okay, so front view of William of shoulders up. Okay, so from okay, so we see him from the shoulders up, sipping his coffee, and he talks about himself. Okay, in the one panel, he wants me to do the front view of the guy with his shoulders up, taking a sip of his coffee. Is he standing? Is he sitting? Where are we? Are we still walking? Did we make it? Okay, so frustrating because I have no idea. Front view of him. Okay, so basically we're gonna keep walking. Fuck it. We are going to have this be the panels. That way I can put a subject in there and then figure out where I'm going to put crap. Okay, so I wanted to kind of, I could probably merge a few of these panels. So we have him from the shoulders up. Okay, so we'll have old girl walking next to him, but we'll have more of him in the picture. Or actually, we'll have her still looking forward. We'll have him kind of looking off and taking a sip of his coffee. She's still got her coffee. Let's see, we'll make this smaller. He's going to be thinking again, saying that this is him, basically. And that's her. So let's see. Let's move him off to the side here. Let's see. Okay. So I think you're right. I think subway steps would look good. Let's see. Let's see, we can put, let's see, subway steps. We'll put it instead of the car going down into the parking garage, because that would be kind of lame. We could do the subway steps. Do this sort of thing. Take this sign. Let's see. Maybe not so wide. I'll look up what subway steps and stuff like that look like. So I can make it kind of look more realistic. You would think that they would have something like an escalator instead, but you know, you don't have to. But this is supposed to be like a rough neighborhood. You know, usually around the cops area, it's usually a rough neighborhood. Even if it's nice, it's still kind of rough. Okay. Let's see. And we'll tilt his head a little bit so he's looking more at her. Let's see, she's going past him, so he should be smaller. We're going to rubberneck, we're going to do it properly. Okay, we'll move him here like he just passed her, and then we'll have somebody emerging from the subway. Maybe a couple people. I mean, it's busy. We'll have maybe somebody getting ready to go in. Maybe somebody who's going across the street. Yeah, yep. Busy, busy, busy. You see, I do see street scenes so often. Okay, alright. Alrighty. And then we'll just kind of... so busy. bump it, we'll have two people looking at her. No. Let me stop. Keep it kind of casual. Another person on the phone. Well, maybe not on the phone. Let's see. Yeah, get to walk in. The world is my catwalk. Here we go. We have this wannabe supermodel. We do a race. I'm too pretty for this place. There we go. I hate when my line is too big. Okay, so anyway. I could recycle this particular image onto this one. So we have the city. Let's see, we're assuming that we've moved further up. So what else are we seeing? Let's see, we'll have her take a look at her phone, make sure that they're not late. Let's see. But her drink is in her hand, so let's see. Maybe not that. She would turn her head the other way if she was doing that. Okay, so maybe she's just looking. Maybe there'll be a building here. Ah, thank you. Page 2. This is page 2, panel 1. Oops. Page 2, panel 1. Front view of William, shoulders up, taking a sip of his coffee. Okay. And she's got her coffee. She's got her jacket. I can't remember what it looked like. All I know is we'll give her shoulder pads. Yeah, like the 80s. We're making it cool again. Okay. Okay, so here's old boy, and he says that he's who he is. And I wonder if we should have something like, let's see. So you say da 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 da. Okay, so something has to happen in the background here. We move further up. Or actually, if I make them bigger, I don't have to have as much background. So we'll have like a building here. Let's see. Maybe they have a sale, something like that. Maybe something for bonds or something like that. Or let's see, we have to have more cars. Maybe we'll have more police cars. Let's see, we'll have... See, we should have a park bench or something like that here. So we got a police car. We'll throw another police car. Let's see, maybe trash can or something. Street light. Yeah. Yeah, and you put it right by the police car. Okay. Let's see. Something here. He's going to have text. So that's going to obscure whatever's back here. This person is going to be walking. We'll have him walk that way. Try to draw attention to him. So okay, so he introduces himself. Let me see. I don't want to frickin' type. That's laziness, Kim. God, dandruff. Okay. And we'll have her hair down, and then let's see, we'll throw... No. We'll use, okay, I don't know if I want to do thought balloons or exposition balloons, because he's narrating. So should narrators have the squares? And then use the we'll use a rectangle for narration. Let's see. I can always put it down lower. I can put it over her. Oh yeah, that's right. I can make it let's see. Let me do this. Transparent. We'll drop the transparency here, and since it's on its own layer, I can do this. Let's see, he's saying he's William Park, and this is the day I died. Okay. Like, hi, I'm William Park, I'm dying. Well, no, that's not how it works. We're gonna add text. I hate how it is automatically freaking huge. Okay, so we've got to figure out what kind of font. That's not a bad font. This is called Devanagari, or we could use Jack Armstrong. But then again, that's all that's all like what is the word? It's comic looking, but it's all caps. Well, I guess a lot of stuff is all caps, isn't it? Okay, who am I? Alright, so hi, my name is William and I'm an alcoholic. You should say I'm William Park. I don't want to mess up old boy's script though. Let's see. Yeah, that's the right layer. There we go. Enjoy this. If I do it here, there we go. Let's see, turn that off for a sec. Okay, that's good. Okay, my name is William Park. Oh yeah. I don't know, is it more polite to introduce yourself and the person next to you and then say I'm William Park and this is the day I died? But it's all on one panel, so it is what it is. Okay. And let's throw some ellipses in there. See if I can get this to fit. I could make it bigger. Let's do this. Maybe not. Okay, let's see if undo, and I'll just make my block bigger. Give it plenty of space. Let's do this. Since that's bigger, I need to make the white a little bigger. And drop the opacity a bit. Oh, bada boom, bada bing. Okay. So what I can do is I can either leave the line, or I can obliterate the line by doing. So I'll put it on. I'll put the white on this one. But that's only to think that I don't know if I'm going to keep it right there. That's the problem. Well, shucky ducky. Throw another one in. And we'll just use this one for the white box. Okay. Okay. So this is the day I die. Okay. Let's see. So that one was panel 1, 2. Okay, so that was. There's supposed to be 4 panels on this page. Panel 2. Alright, so front view of both William and Lauren, shoulder up, head tilted towards Lauren. Okay, so I don't know if we're already at the station. I think we are. We have to be. I should have an establishing shot of the police station. Unless this one's going to be considered the establishing shot. Or we come back to here. Whoops. Turn all this up. Let's see. I'll merge these two together. So you gotta be careful if you're merging something that is got its little not checked. It will disappear if you merge them together. Okay, so we got that. Let me turn that off. Turn you on. Put you together. Okay, so. I have to have the splash page them going to the precinct because they're just walking down the street. Doody doody doo. That would suck if nothing but cop cars were like taking up all the spaces. Let's see. I'll have to change the perspective. If we're not going to have an establishing shot. I'm trying to think. I need to design a police station too. No. Police station. Caleb? Kanan's on the way. He's going to get your haircut. Alright, so, what do you think? Alright, so, splash page, number 3, take 3. I like this perspective here. but we can't see where they're going. We just know that they're on the street. He's on the move. But damn, I do like that perspective. Let's do it again. Let's see. So I gotta bring that up to the writer. We need to know where we're going. So I know that we were headed to the police station, and let's see, we're going to change this back to isometric. Okay, and then we'll have like an establishing shot of the police station and them heading towards it. And I think that might make it a little bit more interesting of him heading. Let's see if I can show him throwing away maybe the let me see. Let me find a police station picture. I like the idea of the, you know, like how they have going up these massive steps to go into a police station. Let me see if I can do a quick thumbnail of that. Let's see. And they always look imposing. Let's see. So if they're walking forward. Okay, so the police station should be here on the right or left. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to do a quick search on different looking police stations, because a lot of the ones that I've seen have been pretty boring. Now, I'm of the mindset of, well, while I was reading through the script, the word bullet comes to mind a lot. So maybe a police station that looks like a bullet. Something that looks kind of, that looks cool. I like that. And I want it to be kind of like a one-stop shop type of thing. So maybe kind of steps leading up like this with a door that looks like this. Or it could be modern looking like this. That just looks like a jail. Makes sense though. So do I want the modern looking? What do you think, Ian? If you were being arrested, would you rather be arrested in this modern, fancy schmancy looking place, or this place where it has a little elegance and it's probably like as dirty outside as it is inside? Of course, I'm making a judgment here. Let's see. I do like the idea of a badge being on the outside too. This looks, that one fancy schmancy one looks really intimidating. Like, you don't want to be here. We don't even want to be here. But we're gonna look good being here. This one might be a compromise between the two. Let's see. Yeah, people, donuts. I made a police station on that. The dirty one. Yeah, definitely the dirty one. Okay. Yeah, because what I'm trying to think of this place being low budget, old. They can't seem to keep anybody. Yeah, and nobody really wants to be there. Okay, so I'm going to add that look to this one. Copy that image, because I like how it just looks like cold and hard. Both of them look like kind of cold and hard. It's like you really don't even want to take a tour here. It just looks like this place sucks. It's like, man, I gotta go to the station. Okay, I'm just adding another what is it called? Another slide to my beast here. Okay, so I got that one, and I like the idea of going up some steps. It's like, it's bad enough being arrested, but you know what? And to make it even worse, you probably don't even go up the steps. You probably have to go out the back where the perps come through, the perp walk. Let's see. So like going up some steps. You build a few like that. I've driven past a few. Nah. Yeah, I remember like a Gotham City type. Ooh. Oh, now that is arrogance. Look at that. More police. I should have one that says less police. And that's the city of less. That's tight though. I like the outside of that building, so I'm going to keep that going, and maybe give it this penis look about it. I don't know. It's like flexing your thang, throwing your thang around. Let's see. I wonder if any of these other ones look kind of phallic-y. Just like macho. It's like we're gonna use macho to take it all. You know, keep the peace. Let me see. Yeah, I think this one does kind of scream I'm macho. Okay, so he's got to be walking towards it. We'll have it kind of like looming like a freaking. But then again, it's like we're supposed to be seeing his face. You know what? I think what would be cool is if. Okay, so we have this scene right here. He says, "My name is William Park," and we'll have the ellipse. And then, oh, is this all blended together? Shoot, I did combine them. Damn it. Okay, no worries. We'll take a rectangle to it, and I want to take this. Let's see. Oops. And we'll show the cop station, and that'll be, let's see, we'll copy and paste that. Let's see. And this is the day I died. Okay, cool. I'm going to put that on the cop station one. So we'll put this one here. That's page 2, panel 1. And then this will be rename page 2, panel 3. Gotta be flexible. Let's see. And then I could erase this one off of this. Okay, let me see, make sure that it's gone. Okay, it's still rough. So, okay, so let me see. Let's do this. I didn't realize I lost my. Oops. There we go. My name's William Park of the East Town Parks. East Side Parks. Okay, so we got, hi, my name is William Park. My name is Inigo Montoya. Prepare to die. Okay. Alright, so he's going to be walking. Shit. You know, it'd be funny. Cops littering. I don't see a trash can outside this place. What's a guy to do? Okay, so alright, so we'll have that part there, and then page 2, panel 2 will be the picture of the police station. Let's see, page 2. And that's where he'll say, this is where I get screwed. No. Because he did say, I think he did say 2 panels. Let's see, and we'll grab that, bring it down. And we'll put that here as an afterthought. Oh yeah, and by the way, and this is the day I died. Okay, so now I gotta draw the damn thing. Now I'm thinking, okay, so I might not be able to use this because I want to have it as ugly as this right here. Okay, so if I, oop, what is this? What is this? Let me see, select it. Is that it right there? There'll be no stray marks until it's time. Okay, alright, so let's see. If I do that, I wonder if let me see, should do it from, let's see, let me see. So the way I kind of see it in my head is you have this big ass looming monstrosity. It almost looks like it's frowning at you. Evildoer beware. Big effing doors. Big effing windows. And then, let's see, maybe, oh boy's cup of coffee. In his hand. And then the steps. Let's see. Let's see, we'll put that on its own layer so until I can figure out what to do with it. I want to make it bigger. And then we can take this one out. Now I want to do the same thing with the police station. So I need a police station's name. Something really funky. Sorry about that, you guys. Hey, Ian. Oh, come on! Damn! I'm on a live stream, damn it! I'm live streaming. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna have to cut this short. I gotta talk to my youngins. What? Anyway, hey Ian, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll pick up where we left off with more drool. Okay? Take care, man. Bye bye.